Now moving on to some other Hawkeye athletics.
When grapple on the gridiron ended, crews had to work quickly to get the field and stadium ready for some Iowa football. Let's toss it over to Taylor Brooks and Katie Reber, who were inside Kinnick Stadium, Iowa's second night game of the year. Ladies?
As 42,000 people were leaving Kinnick Stadium on Saturday afternoon with wrestling on their mind, 70,000 people walked back into Kinnick Stadium Saturday night with football on their mind. And what better way to continue this record-breaking weekend by going 10-0 for the first time in school history. First quarter, Iowa with an early 91-yard drive where running back LaShawn Daniels Jr. pushes the ball through the gaps until he runs in for the 3-yard touchdown. Iowa up 7-0. Minnesota wastes no time as veteran quarterback Mitch Ledner shows up with an arm. A complete pass to KJ May for the 37 yards sets up the quarterback keep Minnesota on the board tied at 7. Early second quarter, Iowa keeps the back and forth theme going. Daniels clearly proving he's a contender for that top of the depth chart spot by running 14 yards for the Iowa first down. Beathard for the QB keep and 1-yard touchdown. Iowa up 14-7. Next drive, Minnesota not being fazed by the blackout inside Kinnick Stadium as Ledner throws the 40-yard pass to Brandon Lincoln, tied 14-14. Iowa goes on to score 2 more times for the half. Marshall Kane with a 47-yard field goal. Iowa puts together another long 97-yard drive where it's all about the pass game. Daniels gets the touchdown, putting Iowa up 24-14 at half. Minnesota not going anywhere. The Gophers' pass game looking incredible Saturday night, and Iowa's passing rush is nowhere to be found. Minnesota's Roderick Williams Jr. in for the touchdown, 27-21 Hawks. It's Iowa's Desmond King who gets Iowa going again with a 58-yard return, setting up the 1-yard touchdown by Beathard. Goes for the 2-point conversion, but falls short. Iowa up 33-21. Minnesota fighting back, scoring to put them within 5. Iowa trying to pull away. Daniel scrambles for the 51-yard touchdown, but Minnesota is not done yet, trying anything they can with a 45-second touchdown drive to put them within 5. But it is not enough, and Floyd comes back to Iowa City 40-35. The offense from both Iowa and Minnesota were obviously driving this game. But for more on Iowa's offense, I'll toss it over to Katie Reber. Katie?
In another tight victory, the Hawks switched up their offense and looked to their tight ends to dominate the field. With over 100 receiving yards combined, Henry Krieger-Kobel and George Kittle were the go-to players that made the difference in this dynamic offense on Saturday night.
And it's fun when me and Henry can both be out there together. Especially when it's working. It's just good football.
This good football was not something Minnesota's defense could keep up with as they were in double trouble with Iowa's tight ends.
It's a hard look to defend when there's 2 tight ends in there because of the versatility.
We thought 2 tight end personnel would work really well. It's hard for any defense to cover. It's hard for our defense to go against. And it really worked tonight.
Things were working well for this duo as they had 59 receiving yards in just the first half of the game.
Obviously, executing the catch and throw, and we did a good job of that today.
As far as being a tight end, trying to go out there, we know that if we can produce running the ball, blocking, and catching balls and routes, that it's going to be good. It's going to be good for the offense.
Both Krieger-Kobel and Kittle opened up for a pair of clutch third-down conversions just before the second half to put the Hawks ahead 24-14.
Yeah, it got open. It's kind of dependent on the looks that we saw, and fortunately for me and our guys, I caught a few first downs. Just trying to keep plays alive and run as good a route as I can, really, and just try to make a play. There's not really anything different than first, second down. Just making plays on third down is just kind of a product of working every down.
This dynamic duo continued to work the downs in the second half as they drove the Hawks to the end zone with another combined 50 receiving yards.
To go out there and play for a trophy, we got to bring it, and we've been doing that, so it's been really good.
From Zach Taylor and myself, catch us on Monday's show where we continue the recap of Iowa City's crazy weekend.